Right, the Peugeot expert, campervan, mini campervan, which you've all seen the videos of, the vehicles behind me. And as you know, I won't set these out of my ears a minute, can't hear what I'm thinking. And as you know, I went to Portugal and it was very successful. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was a great trip. But it was only designed for one person, and for one person it was absolutely perfect. And the layout, which you can look at the old video or the last videos, show you how good it was, and I was delighted with it. However, I've changed it because I now want it to accommodate two people. That means a double bed going in there, and a double bed wasn't in the original plans because the kitchen was down the side of the van, and so was the gas and water and everything else. So it's all changed. Oh, and obviously the important bit for travelling, which was the fridge stroke freezer, which was important, as was the water. And I only had small amounts of water. So I've done a complete change around, and I'm just partly into it really. I've got a lot to do, but I'll let you have a little look, see what you think. So we'll start at the back of the van, which retains its electrics, although they've got to be rerouted a bit, but it's all retained. And if you remember, originally that's where the cooker and everything was. But as you'll see in a second, it's all... So if we swing around now, you'll note that where the cooker was, which as I say was down that side, has now moved to the end. And what I've done there is I've created a space for some storage at the bottom for like bottles and things, because sure, I've lost a bit of storage here, but I will be making that up. And obviously I've incorporated the sink and everything, so now behind the driver's seats, and we'll just go around to the side. Oh, there's still storage here, by the way. That's still there, as is all the lighting. It's all still there. I will be changing a little bit of the lighting as we go on. The white circle is access to the gas locker, and I'll show you that. I've now got room for two 20-litre containers, one for waste, one for fresh water, and a bottle of gas as well. And that all fits in behind there with a massive space. And you can see there's plenty of room to get in and out of the van, not a problem at all. The bed, I can show you really, but this section here that I'm touching slides forwards. If I can do it, I don't know if I can do it with one hand, it's always difficult with one hand. Yeah, I can do it. So that actually slides forward now all that way, giving me a 6-foot bed, which is absolutely perfect. Right. Coming round to the near side, we've now got the fridge freezer on a slider. I don't know if I can do it with one hand. I might be able to. Down, probably not with one hand. No, I can't. Hang on a minute, I'll pull it out. Shoot that bit again, so that now pushes back in there. Right, that's gone back in anyway, the slide. And then here, I'm not finished off this, or of course, there is a pop-up table, so that when you're sitting on the what is going to be the sofa there, you will have this table for eating on. There's going to be one on the other side as well, a slightly smaller one, which will enable two people to sit facing the front, eating their meals on these pop-up tables. For carrying larger items during the day when we're travelling, but the only item we really carry that is bigger than anything else in the van is in fact our Thetford toilet, and that could sit at the back here on the seats, but I prefer not to. So what I've done is I've designed the seat, the back seat, sorry, the far part of the bed to go up like this, and this will be secured in an upright position. There'll be a bar going across there, which gives me plenty of storage for the toilet at the back here. Please forgive the screaming children, it's August. We don't normally have children around here, but at the moment they're screaming all the time. So that goes up there and gives me the ability to put the toilet in here. Then when we arrive on site, if we need the toilet, we pop the toilet tent up, which is a round circular thing that pops up in seconds. Or we use the public toilets, in which case the toilet will sit in the front of the van. So that's all that there as well. Now then, the beauty of this van, and you know from the previous van, is everything here comes out. So the kitchen unit at the front there is one piece unit. And the bed also is in two pieces, and that will come out, allowing me then to have complete access to the back of the van, which I use as a work van. And it's quite simple and straightforward how it comes out. The bed section simply lifts out. I just lift this up and take it out, and the second section folds in half because you've got the cantilever at the back, and that lifts out as well, removing the whole bed from the actual van. So section 1 and folded section 2, leaving the van empty apart from the kitchen bit, which I can take out, but for the moment I don't need to, because I don't need the van, that part of it, so that can stay there a minute while I continue doing work on it.